Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great. Hope you're having a great start of the weekend so far, and welcome to this new video here on Bitcoin. We're going to do a full update for today and for the weekend also a little bit. Tomorrow we'll talk a little bit more, and I'm going to dim the lights a little. It's very bright. Tomorrow we'll talk a little bit more about next week. Next week we have the interest rate decision, which I will most likely be live streaming. I'm not sure. I mean, the Wednesday I have some other things to do as well, but I'll keep you updated on that. But that's what we talk about tomorrow, and in general tomorrow I also expect more volatility. Today and Saturdays in general are usually relatively quiet, and that's also what I expect for today. I mean, first of all, if you take a look at the volume across the board right here, it's already very low. There's only like 20 coins with over $10 million in hourly perpetual futures volume. Bitcoin is still putting about $280 million, so therefore Bitcoin is still the best coin to trade today. But the price action is also not looking too great. You can see the first minor support level we had was around 96,400. That was the value area low, so basically the range low of the balance we found up here since Thursday, and we've dropped down below that. And in general, what we're seeing over the course of today is some sort of de-risking, right? So basically positions that were opened somewhere last week being closed into the weekend. You can see the open interest is going down right now. The RSI has also settled below $50. The volume was actually pretty high earlier this morning, like an hour ago or something. But ultimately, it's also dropping down, and the volume will continue to drop down. That will have implications for tomorrow. And Monday, not necessarily for today, all right? The volume right now, last 24 hours, is actually still quite high at $24.6 billion. But so what that means is that, I still think if you zoom out a little bit more here for Bitcoin, we have an imbalance right here around 95,500, which I've talked about for the last 2 days already. It's almost getting a little bit boring, but we have a major imbalance there. I just turn up my volume a little bit, by the way, so maybe you have to turn your volume down, which I think has a bit of a magnet to it. So that's in combination with what we're seeing right now. Look, at some point of time, I would say relatively soon, we're going to find a support where all the positions that want to be de-risked are going to be de-risked, aka closed. But right now you can still see that that's still an ongoing process, right? So I don't see enough bullish confirmation yet that that's going to stop. So I'd say it's most likely short term that we will still drop down. We just hit a significant support level right here at 96,100. And the next support level, like I said, is going to be at 95,600 and 95,400. And I do think somewhere in between, somewhere in that area, we're going to find support, which will most likely be marked with some sort of a minor, so 1 hour time frame, bullish reclaim. So for example, if Bitcoin right now is going to be able to break above 96,400 and hold that level as support, then that's most likely, then we have most likely bottomed out. For now, I don't see enough indications of that, so I'd assume we're going to drop down lower. And then after that, I expect stability, and then tomorrow we'll get some more bigger moves again. But we'll talk about that tomorrow. I mean, it's very difficult today to talk about tomorrow when we don't even know where we have stopped yet, right? So, and that is, the price action tomorrow is going to depend very much on what we do over the next couple of hours until the beginning of the US session. And then also, it also depends very much on what the volume does, right? The lower the volume, the more is possible in terms of volatility. But that's what I think you need to know. If you have any questions, let me know down in the comments. Have a great weekend. It doesn't really seem like there's much to do this weekend, so just take some time off, refresh yourself a little, and then we're back trading. Maybe today, but definitely on Monday. So those are my thoughts. I think that's what you need to know. Have a great Saturday. Like I said, take care and bye.